and gentlemen, what's up? What's up? We're Thursday evening. Thank God it's Thursday. I wish it was Friday, but I'm still glad that it's Thursday. Because Thursday means it's almost Friday, and almost Friday means the biggest gap between the last time I work and the next time I work. And next weekend, I'm going to have a long weekend, a personal long weekend. So there's that. So I'm excited about that. The only thing that's interesting that's left about Big Brother is to see who's going to win the competitions, to see who's going to take which shots. Corey said that himself. Corey said that a couple of days ago, where he was like, at this point in time, we're just playing for the comps, and whoever wins the comps wins the game. And that's where we are at. We're not in a place where we're like, oh, which alliance is the strongest? Oh, this big alliance made it to the end, or this group of 5 is there, this person is there. We're just in singles or pairs. We're in a couple of pairs that have been together for a while. There's a few pairs like Mama Fee and Mama Cirie that are kind of paired together by happenstance and necessity more than the fact that they like each other. Sorry about that. Who wins Slip and Slide? Yeah, I think Corey is right that Matt or Jag stand the best chance to win. Matt number 1, Jag probably number 2, because they're the best physical competitors. They have the best endurance, I'm assuming. I mean, Jag might have maybe even a better chance to win than Matt, just because Jag has been heavy on the workout, heavy on the eating right, heavy on all that stuff. But you never know, because this is, it's not the Olympics. Slip and Slide is not the Olympics. So it's probably something he could still do with his competitive nature if he's trying to win. And then there's going to be a lot of people in that competition that are not even in the running to win. So Matt is probably favored. The question is, if Matt wins, who does Matt put up? I thought that a double eviction was next week, even without a leak. It just makes sense. They had too many people for the amount of days that they have left. So I assumed that next week was going to be a double eviction. Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting week. But this is the week that is going to set up the double eviction. So I want to see. Edward. I want the balance of power to shift. And one of the people, I've never seen a season where they have 2 or 3 people in there, well, especially the mamas more than anything, where they're like, oh, they're not going to win anything, so we want them in our final 3. So I would love for Cirie to win and put Jag and Matt on the block. In a strange twist and turn of events, it seems like even though Cirie does not like Corey on a personal level, it sounds like from what she's been saying, on a game level, she would rather work with Corey than Jag and Matt. And I think that makes sense, just because out of those groups, I think that Jag and Matt are harder as a pair to take out of the game. I think that's the main reason why she would rather work with Jag and Matt, because Corey is not, Corey is probably a better physical competitor than them. But if they have a blue in the game and they have certain people in the game, let's see, please like and let Mark know what brought you here. Yes, please do. This is just a pre-game, that's why I didn't announce it. Once in a while I still do this. Last year I used to do this all the time, because the feeds were feeding so much that anytime I hopped on, I'd have a good amount of people on. But it's not always that I have time to sit down, make a thumbnail, do all that good stuff that I like to do. But I think Cirie has to work with America and Corey, and that seems to be what she's leaning towards. Oh, the show is all right? And I love the Traitors, and I'm so waiting for season 2 of the Traitors to come out. Like that show, that show is so good to me. I don't know. I love the Traitors. I mean, to each their own. I mean, there's people who love The Amazing Race. I could barely make it through 2 episodes. So to each their own. Everybody has different things that they like. I like the Traitors. You think it's all right? That's fine. What's going on, Cass? What's going on? What time are we? We are about, what, an hour and 10 minutes till showtime. I'm excited to see Cam finally go because it feels like Cam is living this game on borrowed time. Because the man was evicted, what, 3 weeks ago, and he's still there? Come on. He got Jared out on the battle back, then he got everyone to, well, he was HOH, so he got Mimi out on his HOH, which was not a power move. Getting Mimi out was not a power move. That's why I'm excited to see him leave the game. I am. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel bad for him. I'm like, bruh, if you were going to go out, at least go out in a blaze of glory, like you said you were going to do. I have nobody in this game. My back's against the wall. Then why didn't you play like your back's against the wall? You played like you could trust Jag and Matt. And Jag and Matt flipped on you like, I don't know, crazy. Wash is here. Is there 2 Casses in here? Is that why you said that? What drama from the show? What drama happened on the show that I missed? Hi there. How's my name highlighted in orange? I like that. How did you do that orange highlight? Breach mark. Cam has no social game whatsoever. That man has no social game and is all comp. Cam is all comp. Is all comp. No social. Traitors. So you thought Traitors was average? Which of you have seen Traitors? What did y'all think of Traitors? Whoever has seen the Traitors, what did y'all think of the Traitors? Oh, when you at my username, I've never seen it in orange. I like colors, so that's why I was like, oh, it's orange. The only other time I've seen orange is when people give me super chats. It's the only other time I've seen my name lit up in orange. Wash, what's up? And the shade you bring in later tonight. Hey, Sapphire. The one good thing I like about being on the regular YouTube is that I can actually see the wrenches. So shout out to Sapphire. And shout out to MC. Those are the only wrenches I see so far. If I missed anyone, sorry. But those are the 2 that I see right now. Edward, we got to get you a wrench. Edward, you have now been wrenched. You have now been dubbed a part of the wrench community. With great power I messed that up. With great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man's uncle. They said that it might be the slip and slide, and if that's the case, we're not even going to see it. Maybe we might see the start of it or something, but even if we do, it's going to be long, and we probably won't know the results until after the West Coast episode airs. So the whole thing about we don't know who wins until like 2 o'clock in the morning post. So, and I'm not doing my live at 2 o'clock in the morning. I would do my live at 2 o'clock in the morning though. It's just that none of y'all would be up. So I'm not doing an empty live. I'm not sacrificing my sleep for an empty live. I hope we get to see the HOH comp. Yes, Willa is here. What's up, Willa? What's up, Willa? Thank you. I appreciate that. No problem. You've been a very consistent member throughout the season. Gonna be slip and slide. HOH should be fun, but we won't see it probably then until Sunday, really. Usually the tall guys win it. So I guess Matt is really the forerunner to win the slip and slide. Matt is the most likely to win the slip and slide. I see 11 people in the building. We got 9 likes. Please hit the like button to those who haven't, but most of you have. Thank you. But please hit the like button for those who have not. I wish we could speed up the season a little bit, to be honest with you. These last few days have been dragging for me. Like, normally when you guys are like, oh, you need to see this and this is happening on the feed, I'll jump on the feed like, oh, let me see what's happening. Cass or somebody was like, did you see them dressing up Corey? And I was like, we're dressing up Corey again, huh? If it's slip and slide, we have an idea it will be the HOH. I'm hoping for a different competition. I thought they did a version of slip and slide. Not really. I think I know which one you're talking about, but not really. Did they? Where they had to fill something up? And yeah, I think I know what you're talking about actually. Was that a veto comp? Was that an HOH comp? I vaguely remember what you're talking about. The math is almost mathing, but lucky for y'all, I'm not using StreamYard, so I can't actually play my Mimi clips. So I just gotta tell you, what sense does that make? The math is not mathing. I can't do it justice, Mimi, I'm sorry. I cannot do it justice. I'm just amazed when they realized it. I know, like, when they were doing Mimi's exit interviews, everybody was asking Mimi, how do they not? I don't know, but I sure noticed. I was just never in power to take that shot. And like I said, that Diddy bopping clip that I always play is from 2 or 3 weeks ago. And she was specifically referring to Jag and Matt when she said that 2 to 3 weeks ago. So she was onto that. Who were winning, I don't know. They just didn't feel like they were powerful. I have no clue. I know. Look at Serene. She's playing possum for like a week or two, and now she's low key in the cut, doing what she does best, which is make herself sound non-threatening, be all up in the sauce, but not be the one who is at the forefront taking the credit for everything. And now everyone is coming to her and being like, well, we don't got to worry about Sari anymore because Sari's on an island. Sari doesn't have people. But it's like, oh, well, Sari actually has Blue. Sari has Matt. Corey has been coming to her quite a bit. Jag finds her as a non-threat at this point. The only people that Sari, I would say, doesn't really. The people that I wouldn't say are really pro Sari or anything like that is maybe Bowie. Bowie's kind of neutralish, and who else? America. I think Bowie and America are not like that pro Sari or anything, but they're not really super anti Sari either. Math is not mathin'. Sari wanted Jag out. Is she with Jag now? No, she's not with Jag. She still wants Jag out. But what she has been doing, clearly, has been smoothing things over with Jag, because she obviously realized that Jag was very, very extremely anti-Sari. She realized Jag was extremely anti-Sari, so she has spent the last few weeks just smoothing things over with him. Especially without Jared in the game, she's had an easier job of a Jag kind of apology tour. She apologized to Jag, and since then, her and Jag have been flirting it up and making jokes with each other and hugging every day. And Jag's cool with her now. Jag's cool enough that Matt convinced him. Oh, here's something that is interesting, right? Matt convinced Jag is comfortable with taking Sari to the final three, but Sari wants to take a shot at Jag. So if Sari happened to win, which is, I know, a long shot, especially if it's a slip and slide competition, she's not winning that. Yeah, forget my theory, because she's not winning, so it's not even worth going through the theory. But if somebody won who wanted to take Jag out, well, that would be ideal for Sari too, because then she wouldn't have to take the shot. But if in Fantasyland, Sari won HOH, and she put Jag on the block, where would that leave Matt? Because Matt is working with Jag, and Matt is working with her, so what would he do? I think Matt would be willing to let Jag leave, and then he would blame Sari for it and use that in his goodbye message. Jag, buddy, I wanted to see you stay. I did everything I could, but Sari got you up out of there, and there was nothing I could do. I could see Matt doing something like that. Bowie and Matt, that's a unique final two choice. Bowie and Matt. But it's just like in a season like this, it's so hard to make predictions, to be really honest with you. This season it has so little loyalty, and it doesn't have like one group dominating another group, so it's so hard to pick who would be in the final two. It really depends on HOH wins and veto wins at this point. Once it gets to like 5 or 6, at like 6, then you could say the HOH wins matter and the vetoes matter the most. But usually not at like 9, 10 you're saying that. This is just because there's so much disloyalty going on. And my chat box disappeared. Oh, it's back. We're back. She would have to put them both up or none at all. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because then you have two chances: Matt to win the veto and potentially Jag to win the veto, take themselves down, and then they're going after her. So you're right. That is absolutely right. It's a 2 for 2 special. Put them both up next to each other, or what? The same thing, or the same thing's gonna happen like what happened with Corey in America when Jared put them up like a dummy. Imagine Jag has a crush on Sari and was jealous of how close she and Jared were, not realizing that's her son. That would be some weird, scandalous stuff. Weird and scandalous. Imagine if Blue wins HOH. No more goodbye messages. Now he's gone and Jag chilling. Thoughts on America Blue combo last night. I don't know. Did I see that combo? I don't remember. I think I saw parts of that combo, but you can tell me your thoughts because I didn't watch anything on the feeds for more than a few minutes. I couldn't bear it. It was too boring for me. The feeds have not been feeding my soul, so I haven't been able to bring myself to watch them for long amounts of time. I was mildly interested in hearing them talk about what they want to do outside of the house. You know, the part of the America Blue conversation that I heard was when they were talking about when America was saying, I don't have to pay rent right now, so I want to take the time to travel. Blue was saying she wants to travel. You know, they were talking about being social media influencers, all that kind of stuff. Let's see. America told Blue she's next. Well, I don't really know if Blue is next. Here's the thing. Corey and America side are placating the Jag and Matt side. So neither side wants to say we are going after each other. So Blue is the safe name to say. Because if they each say they're going after Blue, they're trying to ensure that if the other side wins, they go after Blue. And if they win, they go after Blue. But I tend to feel like smart money is on. If Corey and America win, they're gonna go after Jag and Matt, and vice versa. That's how I feel about that. Because we're at a point where playing the middle is just basically, if one of those two sides wins HOH this week and actually uses that to eliminate Blue from the game, then they're stupid, because next week during double eviction, they could lose both of them in the same week because one of them can't play HOH. So Matt and Jag would love if Corey and America actually won HOH and took Blue out. And then let's say it's Corey that wins the HOH and then he can't play in the double eviction. And Jag and Matt can play in the double eviction, and they have a chance to eliminate both of them. That would be... Because these guys aren't playing to win, it changes the whole dynamic of the game. America says she knows she can't win sitting next to Corey. To tell you the truth, if she got a couple comp wins under her belt, I think she could win next to Corey, to be quite honest. And I think that Corey has done a terrible job of jury management. I do. I think there's going to be multiple people that are mad at Corey in the jury. Kim's not going to vote for him. And then you're going to have you're going to have Cirie, Felicia, and Bowie, right? Cirie, Felicia, and Bowie in the jury, right? So Cirie's not voting for Corey. I don't think Felicia would want to vote for Corey. I don't know about Bowie, but Cirie and Felicia and Blue are not voting for Corey in the jury. So that's at least 3, and she would just need 1 more. So I don't think it's some guarantee that Corey beats her, frankly. I really don't. Corey and America could be a whole next, like, Taylor and Monty sitting next to each other type thing. How did I get here? Since when was there YouTube short lives? What do you mean YouTube short lives? Not quite understanding your comment. I accidentally pressed something and it took me here. Well, that was a good accident. That was a good accident. That was the best accident ever. Glad you're here. I feel like Corey will lose to a bitter jury. Yeah, and the people that they have in the jury, like, they haven't been caring about who's in the jury, but it actually matters if you look at who's in the jury. The fact that you have, even if they're not gonna win together, like the fact that you have Felicia, Cirie, and Blue potentially all in the jury, that's your largest group in there, potentially working together. Felicia don't like Corey though, so I don't know about that. I mean, what I'm saying is more to do with what I've heard them say about Corey, especially Cirie, with Corey being primarily responsible for taking Jared out. I don't think that Corey would have Cirie's vote at all. Every time she leaves a room, she's like, that little effer. She doesn't strike me as the best gameplay is going to win. The best gameplay, I'm going to do the most fair thing for the person who does the best gameplay. Especially because he was a big part of getting out Izzy and Jared. This is a YouTube live, not a YouTube short. Yeah, I was confused by that. I was a little confused by that, but thanks for clearing that up. Corey has ruined Cirie's game and got rid of Jared and Izzy. Yeah, so I can't really see her favoring voting for Jared. I mean, voting for Corey in the jury. Maybe she would surprise me, but I really think that Corey would benefit a lot from America being out before him. It would be good for him to have America in the jury house if he's in a final two chair. It would not be good for him to sit next to her in a final two chair. That's what I think. Not saying that she would win by unanimous vote, but I think it would be a split vote and it would be close. And it would be highly discussed and debated. Oh, you're watching YouTube shorts and then you came here. Interesting. But when I look at my YouTube analytics, it shows me that I think it showed me that the majority of the things that people come to the channel for, percentage-wise, I think YouTube Shorts was number 1, and I think my YouTube Lives was number 2, and my pre-recorded videos is number 3, and that makes sense. My YouTube Shorts get the most views because everybody's YouTube Shorts get the most views. You talk for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and 1,000 people watch it. 2,000 people. You do a YouTube live. My YouTube lives get anywhere between maybe 200 to 1,000 views, something like that. And my YouTube videos that are pre-recorded get like 100 views. They're way less. People are much more engaged and locked into my lives than they are to my pre-recorded lives. However, I do have to tell you guys that once the Big Brother season is ended, my live frequency is definitely going to be much less, but I committed to covering this show like it's a job during the season. And I mentally prepared myself myself, because I remember I didn't realize how much of a mental commitment covering Big Brother actually would be. So there was a point towards the end of the season where I was like, this is hard. I don't know if I can even maintain. So before I got into this season, I already recognized and knew what a big commitment it is to cover the show. So I did things to prepare myself to be able to do that. I take care of myself. I take care of my mental health. I did have to eliminate some other hobbies in order to have the time to do this, but it's worth it. I enjoy jumping on here with y'all. Cirie can separate emotion from gameplay. To me, when she's playing the game, she can, but who knows what she's gonna do in a jury? That's different. That is totally different. It's good. Oh, while you stumbled here by mistake. True. True. Go and hit the like button, please. It started out too fast, and then it hit a huge dull lull in the middle, and that's what it is. But all right, y'all, I'm hopping off. The episode is in the next 45 minutes. I'm gonna eat, relax, chill, and I'll be back 11:05. If you know, it's 11:06. Hey, but I'll be back at 11:05, and we'll chop it up about tonight's episode. Let's see if Cam makes an epic goodbye. What did Holly say? Oh, Bowie sucks.